Wow! Yeah!
Back in 2013, Super Mario 3D World's Adventures of Captain Toad challenges impressed Shigeru Miyamoto so much that he requested a full game be made out of them. Captain Toad Treasure Tracker was released for Wii U a year later, comprising 68 intricate levels based on the Japanese tradition of hakoniwa, or miniature gardening. Here's what we thought at the time.
Captain Toad Treasure Tracker is one of the smartest, most charming puzzle games of 2014. I'd also call it one of the best platformers of the year, except that these characters can't jump. It speaks volumes about Treasure Tracker's wit and environmental design that it completely strips us of the mobility powers that we've come to expect from a game set in the Super Mario universe, yet still provides lots of interesting puzzle options.
In 2018, on the Nintendo Switch and 3DS, Treasure Tracker remains a rare delight, nabbing iconography from across the core Super Mario series, with characters, blocks and power-ups all functioning exactly as you expect them to, but recontextualizing them under a single new ethos. What if Jumpman couldn't jump? There's still nothing quite like it. Changes from the Wii U original are minimal on the whole. The levels themselves are only slightly altered. On Switch, there are no platforms that require you to blow into a microphone to move them, while 3DS has had the number of enemies reduced in most stages. A new two-player mode on Switch is welcome, but probably won't be of interest to many. At best, a second player firing turnips at enemies feels a little redundant, and at worst, it makes certain combat-focused levels completely pointless, as every threat can be cleared before the person controlling Captain Toad even reaches it. Some of the original's little problems persist. There's a little too much reliance on the touchscreen, which is annoying because your own fat hand can block a view of a threat. Playing docked on Switch with motion controls should solve that problem, but a giant cursor hovers over the screen at all times, which is hardly the most elegant solution. These new versions have at least removed the maddening decision to map camera control to the Wii U gamepad's shaky internal gyro sensor, meaning you don't have to stay stock still to play anymore. But it's Nintendo's borderline magical work with its proprietary engine that makes this remaster shine. Like Mario Kart 8 before it, the Switch version's sharpened 1080p docked output reveals a game that genuinely ranks amongst this year's prettiest, despite being almost 4 years old. Every level hides something gorgeous. 3DS is a different beast. It understandably looks worse than the original version on such dinky hardware, but it feels frankly miraculous that it works at all. In its more spectacular moments, this is among the best looking games in the console's history. Better, in a game entirely about space, angles and perception, the 3D effect isn't just impressive, but useful. As for entirely new content, Treasure Tracker drops 4 delightful Super Mario Odyssey themed levels into the mix towards the end. Recreating Odyssey's kingdoms as Captain Toad friendly challenges feels weirdly natural. Not only do they look the part, but they act it too. If you've covered the length and breadth of New Donk City already, the miniaturized version of it isn't just smart, it's familiar. My only complaint is that the original Super Mario 3D World bonus levels have been replaced. Couldn't we have had both? Eliminating some of the Wii U version's problems and adding some brilliant new stages, Captain Toad Treasure Tracker's return is a smart meld of classic platforming and perception puzzling, no matter where you play it. For more, check out gameplay from Treasure Tracker's Mario Odyssey Sand Kingdom level and our original review of the Wii U version.